Hey guys, it's
guys.
week 5.
Week
Gabby and
5.
I wanted to show you the house because we're setting up for the show right
Yes.
now, and so we're in the house right now. And
We're in the orchestra.
oh my god! Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait.
What?
Dan's been murdered.
Hey guys, it kills me that I have to make this, but Dan's been murdered. I'm not letting it go. Okay? So I'm taking it upon myself, Andrew Barth Feldman. I'm saying right here, right now, I'm going to find the murderer. I'm going to find the murderer. I promise you, Broadway.com. And I'm going to take you with me because maybe you'll know who the murderer is and I can't figure it out. You know? So you'll be seeing every interrogation, everything I have is public. Because this is a public matter. This is a tragedy. Dan's been murdered! So here we go. Josh Strobel, understudy. Where were you at the time of the murder?
I don't know why you're asking me this. I don't. I had nothing to do with it.
Well, maybe you wanted to go on in the show.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
You seem pretty stressed out.
Yeah, it's tough times here at the Music Box. It's tough times.
Why would you want Dan Mackey gone?
He wore this sweater this one time, and it had a resemblance to a sweater that I once owned. Now, I'm not saying he took the sweater from me, and I'm not saying I retaliated in any way, but it's upsetting.
As dance captain, he just thinks that, like, he's got it all down. He's also the deputy, so he just, like, he thinks, he's got this power over us. And it's like, no, you don't, Dan.
So what it sounds like is you two together murdered him.
Well, no.
To be honest, I was
Sounds
probably
like you
napping at the time. I'm establishing that as my alibi.
I showed up and was told he was dead. I would never actually kill him, but,
Seems like a lot of work.
whoever did it, good on them.
Those are some great alibis. Gabrielle.
Oh my god, Andrew, what's up? How
Gabby,
are you?
where were you when Dan died?
I was legitimately standing right next to you.
What are you holding there?
What?
What's that?
No, it's a gift for you.
But what's the sharp part?
This? It's not.
Is that a knife?
No.
Get her.
It's not what it looks like.
Ivan Hernandez, Larry Murphy.
I didn't do it.
I didn't even ask
I mean,
you.
what? I don't know. Go ahead, what were you talking
about? I was gonna ask you about the murder of Dan Mackey and.
Oh, Dan's been murdered.
You didn't know? Then what were you talking about when I
hadn't even heard? No, don't worry about that. It was something else. Somebody else was talking to me about. So yeah, I don't know anything about it. Okay. So yeah, bye. I understand.
Jeff, my turn. Oh.
I loved him so much. Who would do that?
Oh.
No, not me. I can't. But I loved him so much.
Alex Boniello.
Hello, Andrew.
You had nothing to do with this, I assume you'll say?
Well, it sounds like you're what's the word here? You're coming for me, you think?
Well, I just, I gotta check all my bases, and you're generally suspicious all the time.
While that's true, I think that this is one of the cases of, like, yeah, I'm far too obvious of a...
Oh, that's fair. Well, this all adds up. It seems like you're innocent. The only thing is, I just need to know about the cup that says Dan's blood on it. That's on your station.
I get it, I see.
Why do you have that?
That's a totally unrelated thing. I've actually just been saving that. There's a cold going around, so...
Oh.
You can go.
Jess, thank you for taking the time on Halloween. Where were you when this all happened?
I was in the blue room. I'm always in the blue room. Listen, Andrew, it's really hard to take you seriously in that tonight. So.
You know what, Jess? Can you just answer the questions, damn it! It's been a few days of interrogations now, and I'm not giving up. And I realized Dan could have been poisoned. He could have had some kind of, like, slow working poison, which means it could have been done by one of the cast members who left us, which means there's only one thing for me to do. I'm going to Frozen. Roseman. Sounds like Ann Sanders really let herself go murder Dan. We're here at the St. James Theater on Broadway with Ann Sanders, former cast member of DEAR EVAN HANSEN and current cast member of Frozen on Broadway. And what do you have to say for yourself? You left the theater at the perfect time, didn't you? Right before the murder of Dan Mackey.
You guys, I don't even know what to say. I actually am so glad to see you.
Can you take off your glasses? We can't hear you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. I mean, the last time I saw you guys, I wanted to reach out to you because I got this note and it's so vague, and I'm hoping that you guys can help me figure it out.
You got a note?
Yes.
Dear Anne, someone is watching you. You should be careful. You are not safe. And that's how we found her.
She's dead.
I guess the cold bothered her after all.
Could you take the
sorry.
glasses off? I couldn't hear you.
I guess the cold bothered her after all.
Now, Anne, this person is crazy. I'm gonna find out who did it. I must find out who did it. Justice for Dan, justice for Anne. Together they're Dan. Hey, Asa.
Oh, hey, what's up,
Can I ask you something? Did you hear
sure.
I don't know if you heard about Dan and Anne. They both died. They both got murdered.
I heard that's terrible news. I'm really
Yeah,
I was really sorry to hear about it. I was in rehearsal though the whole time. I couldn't have had anything to do with it. So.
Hey, have you seen Michael anywhere?
Michael Lee Brown?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that guy anywhere.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
Thanks,
I'll
anyway.
ask him when I see him.
Okay, talk to you later.
Thanks, Asa.
I wish I could help more.
Thanks. I'll be back in a little bit.
Buddy.
All right, bye. Hey, oh, Michael.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's going on? Hey.
Not much, man. How's it going?
Can I ask you something? I don't know if you heard about Dan and Ann Sanders. They both got murdered.
Oh, that's terrible. No, I did hear. It's awful. I was at rehearsal, so I don't know anything about
yeah,
it.
okay. Yeah, Asa was saying. By the way, where have you seen Asa?
No, I haven't seen that guy at all. I don't know where he is.
Wait, usually isn't this both of your rooms now?
Yeah, it is, but I haven't seen him. I don't know where he's been.
You know, now that I think about it, I never have seen you two in the same room before.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, so Roman and I are taken to the streets to investigate. Wait a second, who is that?
Antonio?
Is that Antonio Cipriano? What were you doing?
Sorry, no, I'm just chilling. Just coming to say hi.
Were you covering Dan's name?
No. I mean, I love Dan. Dan's a good guy. He's a good
Dan, well, I don't know if you heard, Dan's been murdered.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
You know, can I ask a question? You're about to make your Broadway debut in
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
But isn't it a little suspicious that ever since Dan died, you haven't been to the Music Box once?
You know, I don't think it's that crazy. You know, because like, you know, I'm out across the street.
Right, you're really busy. I'm
doing my
sure.
thing. Yeah, I'm
really busy, but you haven't
really busy.
been
Dan's a good guy.
even
I
one
love
time.
Dan. You know, we're really okay. Like, you don't need to
You
worry.
and Dan are really okay.
Yeah.
Well, Dan's
we
not
were really okay.
Dan's dead.
My condolences.
Yeah, Dan.
My condolences for sure.
But it looks like you already knew that news.
Oh, you know, your hat looks really awesome with that outfit.
You really think so?
Yeah.
It's me, Josh, and Roman.
Yep.
We're not getting answers at the theater. We're not getting answers from our friends. We need to ask everyone in New York if they know about the whereabouts or the facts about the murders of Dan Mackey and Ann Sanders. So, here we go.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, would you mind? Excuse me, do you know who murdered? No. Do you know who murdered Dan Mackey? I forgot that people don't stop in Times Square when you have things to ask them.
Especially when you ask them about a murder. Anybody know what happened to Dan Mackey?
Do you know who murdered Dan Mackey? Thank you.
Excuse me. Yeah. Do you know what happened to Dan? Thank you. Hi. Excuse me. Yes. 1 second. Do you know what happened to Dan Mackey? He was murdered, and we need to find out who. Okay. Fine. Hey. Yeah. Dan Mackey. You heard of him? Yeah. He was murdered. We're trying to find his killer. Okay. No luck.
Do you know who murdered Dan Mackey?
I don't even know who Dan Mackey is.
But do you know who murdered him? You know what happened to Dan Mackey? Somebody murdered him? Hulk doesn't know.
It's definitely Hulk.
Yeah, hi. Hi, do you know what happened to Dan Mackey?
Say Dan on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dan Mackey! Let's find his killer.
You know, I think we're really making progress out here.
No, you know what, guys? I think we've hit too many dead ends. Nobody knows anything about Dan.
I'm saying, dude, we need to find justice for Dan.
I agree with you, but I don't think we can.
No, every time we've talked to someone, we found out a little bit more.
No, we haven't found out anything. Nobody knows the truth.
I thought this was your idea in the first.
Guys, I don't know why you guys are pushing this whole Dan thing so much. I mean, it wasn't really that important.
Hey, you know what? Dan was my friend, and now that I think about it, every time he wanted to do anything for the Broadway.net, which was a very legitimate blog, you tried to come in the way of. You wanted to kill Dan. You know, now that I think of it, you also ended off with Ann Sanders because you wanted to play Elsa after your Broadway run of Dear Evan Hansen. Let's get him!
Andrew? Hey, they called places. Dan? Hey, are you
You're
okay?
alive?
Do you have your cast on? Dude, they called places. Are you okay? Do you need me to call Brendan or something?
I would never kill you, Dan. I don't want you to be murdered. And I'm sorry.
Thank you.
From now on, you can do whatever you want with Broadway.net within the constraints that we already established.
Hey, yeah, listen, I've been bad about that, so.
Me too, but not murdery.